Today I've been thinking about judgment. I've been thinking about how we judge ourselves and other people, and how it creates difficulty in our lives. It's something we all do. We see people and we wonder how they came to be the way they are. It's like we try to see beyond the edge of the horizon. We search for something that's just out of sight. And when we can't see it, when we don't understand it, we push them away, we judge. And we do it to ourselves too. We judge ourselves when we don't match up with our expectations, when we're not as successful as we hope, when we make mistakes. But what I would say is that you're perfect, just the way that you are. How else could you possibly be? If you're to take into consideration all your experiences, everywhere you've been, everything you've ever done, every person you've ever met, they've all had an influence on who you are right now. And if we were to take some fancy mathematical equation and go through all of your experiences and add it all up, you would turn out to be you, just the way you are right now. And yet still we give ourselves a hard time. And we do it to others too. When we don't know, when we don't understand why they could be the way that they are, it's so easy to judge. And I think it's the source of a lot of the strife that we experience. And so the question I like to wonder about, the question I like to ask, is what would you do if you knew? What would you do if you knew someone's life story, if you knew all their experiences? What would you do if you knew what led them to be the way that they are? Because I think, in that moment, that judgment would disappear, and in its place, kindness, compassion, and love would arise. But I know it's difficult because we do it to ourselves. We judge ourselves, and we happen to know the stories that we have. We happen to know what we've encountered in our lives, and so we know why we are the way that we are. So in those moments, when we're trying to look beyond the edge of the horizon, when we're trying to see why things are the way that they are, I wonder if we can kind of look at it like we look at a sunset. The beauty of it, the colors, the clouds, the uniqueness of that particular sunset. And love what is, just as it is, without asking for an explanation of how it came to be. Letting go the need to know and just trusting that things are exactly the way they should be, perfect, based upon everything that's come before. So today, what I'll say is, let go of the need to know. See everybody as the sunset. Let go of the need for an explanation, and just trust that everybody else and you are perfect, just the way you are.